Slander, slander. I've heard of it, you've heard of it, your mom's heard of it, but what is it? Now, slander pretty much means making a false statement about someone to ruin their name. But in anime, that shit might as well be true. Cause I can't think of Megumi anymore without that damn cape! Which brings us to our contestants today. Mr. Potential Man himself, Megumi. Facing off Blue Lock Central attacking midfielder, Isagi. Now how this is gonna work is that we got 4 rounds to see who has the most slander. And of course, if there's a tie, we got a bonus round at the end if needed. But with that, we go into round number 1. Being... We're gonna take a look at both of their top memes, with Megumi up first. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, Megumi is a character from the niche anime known as Jujutsu Kaisen. In this verse, there's a power system called Curse Techniques, which is pretty much your personal ability, which ties into his top meme. Megumi fans, prepare yourselves. Ready?
But what the hell, bro?
Now this meme here has done irreversible damage to this character. Like this gotta be a canon event on some Uncle Ben shit. Cause the amount of images and slander that spawn from this one picture is just crazy to imagine. Now for all the people who just ride the hate train of Megumi, please allow me to explain this image. Now going back to the curse techniques and whatnot, you see someone in the past with the same ability as Megumi was able to run the ones with somebody who had the same ability as Gojo, nigga. And hearing that for the first time was really dope. So what you're telling me is my favorite character has the potential to be on the same level as Gojo? But not to give away too much spoilers, let's just say that never happened. Which led to people on the internet to start connecting the dots and thus spawning in. It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Potential Man! Now, if you don't know who Isagi is the main character from another niche series known as Blue Lock, where instead of learning to have amazing teamwork, you're just working to be the best striker of all time. You see, this simple premise is what leads to a lot of slander. Because pretty much if you're not moving like this, you get called a bum.
Oh my.
And like I said in my Blue Lock slander video, if you're benched, Jeej gang, Jeej. So now that you're up to date on how the slander works in this verse, we move on to the top meme slandering Isagi. Being the cam allegations. No, unless you've watched soccer, football, or LARP the World Cup like the rest of us, cam, or central attacking midfielder, is the position right behind the strikers. Pretty much the entire fandom is saying that the main character is not a striker and should stick his ass in the back. And if you watch Blue Lock, I'm not gonna say it. Let's just say I can see why some people would give Isagi the midfielder allegations. But I feel like you, yes, you, the viewer, doesn't understand how important this is. Let me put it like this. If someone calls you a midfielder in this anime, they might as well be calling you a slur.
Somebody get these beggars out of here!
Okay, now that you understand these two memes and their origins, the winner of this round goes to Megumi. Now before you type your paragraph, let me explain. The entirety of the Blue Lock fandom when it comes to slander is just the whole house being mad. Like anybody and everybody will catch a stray, except for you, bro. But this image of Megumi literally transcended the fandom. Like I don't even know if anybody calls him Megumi anymore. All I hear is Potential Man. And for that, I'm gonna have to give this round to Megumi. So far it's 1-0, but we still got 3 more rounds, y'all. With this next one being TikTok slander. Now how this is gonna work is we're gonna look up these 2 contestants' names in the search bar and witness their top slander. Now if you've been on TikTok recently, I think you know exactly what we're gonna show from Megumi.
Hey little boy, what's your name?
Potential Man. Holy shit. It's a Potential Man!
Like we're beyond the point of needing jobs, bro. I wish y'all would take this same passion in the classroom, bro. Anyway, moving on to Isagi, we got this, and these, and also that. Now for this sheer amount of Isagi AI slander, I gotta call this a tie. Look gang, that shit is never ending. I will say Megumi slander has got it in terms of creativity, but we're still calling this round a tie. 2-1. But since we're on the topic of TikTok, we're going into this next round called Anti-Slander. Where the host, me, will be trying my best to defend these 2 characters as well as looking at their coolest moments / edits and deciding which one takes this round. First up, we got Megumi. You see, being called Potential Man is better than having none at all. Stay with me now. A part of the reason why Megumi is my favorite character is his potential. Because I think we can all agree that a character that is capped at a certain power level is kinda boring. Like to be fair, this guy after season 1 is pretty much only fighting special grades all the damn time. how are you gonna make fun of him for running from prime Toji, nigga? And I know people love to comment on the amount of times he pulls out Maharaga, but you have to understand that every time he's about to die, he pops ult, which is just basic fight IQ, because he can only use his big nigga once. Also, speaking of fight IQ, bro is actually useful in a team fight. Like, the only reason these niggas are alive was because of Megumi's shitty domain. He might not be the strongest, but when it comes to versatility, you're gonna wanna have bro on your team. Also, we can't lie and say that when he popped his domain for the first time that we won't hate that shit. Like, how are y'all gonna hate on him not reaching his potential? Look at this timeline. From the Shibuya incident to the calling games, Twinman Roll barely has enough time to get a ham sandwich in. Like, leave my mans alone! Now for Isagi. It doesn't matter what position you claim he does, he solos. Yes, solos your favorite character. Now sometimes it do be looking tragic, but trust the process, because Isagi's gonna gather them puzzle pieces and straight embarrass whoever he's up against. Like, y'all not understanding, bruh. Miho is so good that Nagi and Baru both saw phantom versions of this man. Your favorite character is not doing that. Nope. His nickname's the Demon King for a reason, gang. Now I gotta be honest, with his weapon being adaptability and his high IQ, I can understand why some of you, not the trolls, genuinely want Isagi on the midfield role to increase the chances of winning. But again, let me cook. Though it might be towards the end of the game, our main character will find a way to score that game-changing goal. And this manga is far from over, bruh. I can guarantee you in the future, Isagi's gonna be a more fleshed out striker. Not a midfielder, but a striker. Now after looking at both of their peak moments, I gotta give this to Isagi. Like, in terms of just better panels and more aura moments, yeah bro, Isagi's taking this one home. Like, just the NEL alone, like, move aside, Megumi! With the score being 2-2, the last round we're gonna do is called Slander Longevity, where we're gonna look and see how long these characters have been slandered for. Now for Megumi, we're gonna look at the post that changed it all. That's right, we're going back in time to see the first Megumi slander ever recorded in history. Going back to the meme Volt round, the potential win picture was created by a user of the name of Kampa, who made this image on November 22nd, 2023. Which means that Megumi slander at the bare minimum dates back 3 years ago. Okay, Mouse, wolf down in kitchen. That's like saying it's crazy that dinosaurs lived back then. Who cares? You don't understand. This TikTok was recent, so this slander has been going strong for over 3 years. God damn, that's gonna be tough to beat. Next up, we got Isagi. Now this one's a bit more complicated to track down, because there really isn't an image or meme that sparked his slander. All we got to reference is the midfielder allegations. Now for this one, I had to dig deep, but I did find this post on Reddit from April 1st, 2022, talking about how Isagi should play Cam because he's more suitable for it. Now this post is a bit different than the Potential Man picture, because this is just some people talking on Reddit about how Isagi should play Cam. So we really can't call this slander. But what we can call slander is this Reddit post from 2025 to 2026, where it went from Isagi should play Cam to calling him Cam Sagi. But looking at these dates, it's safe to say that Megumi clears Isagi, because even before the Potential Man post, there was real slander against Megumi's name, which probably dates back to 2021, leaving the final score being 3-2, with Megumi taking home the first Slander Showdown. The people's hatred with the overall slander against this man is just unmatched. Not only does he have the more popular meme, the least coldest moments, and to top it off, his slander dates back to damn near the Stone Age. Plus, it doesn't help that shit like this is still being made. While Isagi, on the other hand, had something that trumped Megumi and ultimately led to his defeat: plot armor, which prevents the amount of times my mans can get embarrassed. But since Megumi is a side character, Gege Akutami can and will bully him in any way possible. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to join your boy on this journey. Check out the socials, pull up to the streams. Love you boys. I'm out.